5-Minute Mom. So sometimes people wonder, and I've wondered myself, what would I have done? Like, really, what would I have done if I were living during the time of the Nazis and the Holocaust? If I were here living in America during that time, what would I have done? I mean, everything was so different then. Like, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have news traveling as fast. Like, what would I have done? Would I have done anything? Would I have just continued living my normal life? What would I have done? So last night, I saw on Telegram about 30 seconds of footage that was leaked from an operating room in China. And it was horrific. And I said to myself, we are living in a second Holocaust right now. And what are we supposed to do? I don't think there's any chance that this footage will actually make it to any of the major networks. I'm certain it would be banned on social media just because the content was so graphic. The only thing I've ever seen that looked like this was the Holocaust. That's it. It was truly horrible. And it was obviously like taken from a hidden cell phone camera. Just, you can tell when somebody's, the camera is there. I don't even know how they would have gotten it out of China. It's very likely whoever took that video paid for that with their life. But anyway, so yes, the Holocaust is happening right now in China. Organ harvesting is happening. People are being treated as a commodity. So, and it's very sick, and it's very disturbing. And what do we do? I mean, shouldn't people at least be denouncing the Olympics being held there? At least? I mean, I really think somebody should be, we should be getting involved in this at this point, I don't know how to demand that our leaders step up and we do something. At the very least, we should be cutting ties with a country that is literally killing their own people, cutting them up and taking their organs to sell. I don't know what to do about it. Please comment if you know what to do about it. I'm like, what do we do? Like, should we be protesting? This is actual racism. Like, people being cut open and treated as not human. Crimes against humanity. I mean, that's a weird way of saying it from what I saw. And I can't, I just don't want to describe it because I don't want to do that. So you can try and find it. I don't know. Like I said, it was in the comments in Telegram. Somebody commented with this little 30-second video. And of course, I won't do that because, I think people should be given a warning. But I also think a lot of people just won't look at it. They'll be like, yeah, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at that. I'm not going to be able to get that out of my head. Well, yeah, maybe we shouldn't be able to get stuff like that out of our heads. I mean, not only be grateful that we live somewhere where they're not doing that right now, that they haven't decided that a whole group of people had their life, their humanness they're not human, they have no value except for a dollar price on their organ. I mean, yeah, it's hard to look at. But again, if I were living in Nazi times in America, what would I have done? I probably would have done the same thing I'm doing now. I wondered, what could I do? I mean, maybe that's what I would have done, is just sit and wonder, what could I do? And then go on with my life because it wasn't affecting me. I see the same thing with a lot of different stuff. People say, oh, no, what can I do? I don't know, but we better figure it out.